Hello Hawkeye fans, welcome here. The penultimate episode of Hawkeye, Ronin wastes no time in revealing revelations that fans have been speculating about throughout the season, and even earlier, given how influential Cate Shortland's Black Widow is on what's going on in Manhattan in the days leading up to Christmas. Hawkeye's momentum keeps building, and it does it without sacrificing character moments. While this episode is less action-packed than the previous two and sees Kate Bishop and Clint Barton separated for the majority of its runtime, the stage has been set and the pieces have been put in place for a finale that will have a major impact on the MCU for years to come. The chat between Cate and Yelena in Cate's Burned Out Flat, in which the latter airs her frustrations with Clint Barton over a pot of mac and cheese, is the best of the newest episode. What's noteworthy is that Yelena, blinded by her vengeance, is oblivious to the fact that those words also apply to her. Now that she's out of the Red Room, she's entirely accountable for the decisions she takes, and she isn't the hero in this case, despite her good words to Cate. She is a woman without a goal, a mission that she always envisioned is concluding with a reunion between herself and Natasha, with the news at the beginning of the episode that she was snapped, her mission to liberate the other Black Widows taken out of her hands and may be accomplished without her. While Clint was not responsible for Natasha's death in Avengers Endgame and instead tried to sacrifice himself, the only person who can verify that information is Clint himself, and Yelena can't trust his words because her entire character has been built around her trust being betrayed, with the one person she fully learned to trust taken away from her. I believe Yelena will be left out of Hawkeye's redemption story, which has Clint and Maya on the receiving end. Hawkeye, like Loki, appears to be well positioned to endure more than one season, even if the next one doesn't contain Clint. Hawkeye seems like a terrific title for a second installment, Kate Bishop. Kelly Thompson's Hawkeye series, which followed Kate Bishop's travels in California, usually without Clint, is just as much a part of her comic history as Matt Fraction's Hawkeye book. Kate's escapades in California don't make her any less of a target for Kingpin, with Madame Mask posing as Kate's arch-enemy and Kate's parents posing as repeated threats. Whether Kate relocates to Los Angeles for a fresh start or returns to New York for a second season, she still has plenty of time to establish herself as a superhero on her own terms before joining the Avengers. And while we're on the subject of Avengers, Kate's narrative will undoubtedly be adapted for the big screen. Given the grounded and episodic nature of comic series, it's easy to imagine Kate Bishop joining the next iteration of the Avengers alongside Anthony Mackie's Captain America, Thor, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man, or even being central to the next Black Widow film as her relationship with Yelena develops. Whatever the future holds, Kate Bishop will return, as Marvel Studios will almost certainly state in the credits of Hawkeye's season finale next week. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.